¿Qué sopa familia? ¿Cómo va la vaina? It's your girl Kenny Ken from Guided Affirmations, bringing the Sagittarius Sun and Moon placements, their monthly community para el mes de agosto for the month of August. This is an overall general reading, and if you would like a personal reading, please click the link in the description box and slide in my DMs. But you already know the vibes. Let's get into the breath work. So we're gonna do 3 deep breaths this time, really just focusing on having like deeper exhales, basically exhaling for longer than we inhale. Again, this is just really to focus on like calming down our central nervous system and like really like letting go of any like unconscious tension or unconscious thoughts that we may have like had lingering out throughout the day, or just right before we literally started watching this video. We're gonna do a practice round where I'm gonna like guide us, count to 5 on an inhale, and then on the exhale count all the way to 7. Please remember to breathe as your body needs. So if you need to inhale before I say inhale or exhale before I say exhale, that is totally fine. Also, if you need to just exhale out of your mouth during some parts or exhale out of your nose, that is totally fine. Like, it's just about feeling your body and like doing what your body needs in the moment at that given time. So let's begin with the practice breath. So let's inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hopefully that, you got the gist of what we're gonna do for the next 3 breaths, but let's start. Vamos a comenzar, vamos a inhalar, inhala. Y exhala. Inhala. Y exhala. Inhala. Y exhala. Okay. So this month we're going to do monthly theme first before we get into any shadow type energy coming for the Sagittarius Sun and Moon placements. Let's see, what is the overall monthly theme coming forward for the Sagittarius Sun and Moon placements this August here? What is the overall monthly theme? What is the overall monthly theme for the Sagittarius placements? Let's see. Vibes. So we got wand, which is fire, because it's in the tarot, the wands is already fire type energy. It's in reverse though, so that's so interesting. I feel like this is really about like creative expression, and I wonder, Sag, if this month might be a little bit difficult for you to really like relate to that, or to really kind of see through that, especially with the snake here upright. I feel like there's this sense of like really shedding and almost like trying to really perfect something for yourself in terms of like creativity and in terms of like passion. Like, you're really just, I feel like whether you started something or not, like, or maybe you've like just been planning it, you're really kind of like going back and seeing the ways in which what you put out there, or what you've been trying to put out there, how it actually fits for yourself, and how it really takes from you. Like, I feel like that's really what this wand in reverse is really about. Like, how much does it feed into you, or how much does it take from you, and like revisiting it in that type of way. Because this snake is really about transformation. And it's funny because when I was like trying to shuffle, the death card here came out too. So it's really like, it's always the alignment. That's really why I'm smiling. It's always the alignment for me, but sometimes we need that just to really regroup. But I really feel like that's what the overall monthly theme for you guys is. Let's see, what's the shadow energy coming forth? I'm gonna do that one more time. What is the overall shadow energy coming forward for the Sagittarius Spirit, 2 cards, please. What is the overall shadow energy? Ooh. Okay. Take that. We'll take that. You got change. And then you have secure, which is so interesting. Yo, honestly, I literally just had this thought to do themes and then shadow and then like tarot spread, and like I'm 5 videos in and I'm loving the vibes. But because the messages are literally like ordering themselves out and it's so beautiful. But I'm really like, it's really like how uncomfortable does change make you, right? Like, are you really, do you feel better in a space where you can just like have like this safe haven? And even if that safe haven kind of means like you're not really showing up in a space in the way that you want to, right? Or even like, I looked on, it says growth open to change, and it's really like, that's really what I'm trying to get at, right? Like, are you open to change when change meets you, right? Like with this snake energy being at the bottom of the deck, and I said it's about transformation, it's about like really about like rebirth and about like shedding, but like I feel like this month is really going to challenge you to almost like either work with that energy a little bit more, and like how comfortable you are being in a space where you don't have to shed, where you don't have to be this new person, that you can feel this pull on your being happening for you, right? Like, did I say that right? Yeah, I actually don't even remember what I just said, so I hope I said that right. But I really wonder how comfortable you are with the ideas of changing and with the ideas of growing into newer aspects of yourselves, or filling in like different shoes than the ones that you've worn. Like, let's say you love Air Forces and now you don't love Air Forces anymore. Like, I know that's such like a simple like analogy, but like that's how it feels. Like if you had to go with your go-to fit or your go-to like comfy outfit, but like you wear it one day and you're like, actually it's kind of tight on the band, or like actually I should have went a size up. Like, are you actually going to go ahead and do those things, or are you just going to be like, well, I've been wearing it this long, so I might as well? Like, and it's like, it's that kind of energy. But I feel like we underestimate the ways in which we can actually work with change. We can actually work with our transformation and like give it space, but also be like, yeah, I'm gonna let you live, but know that I still got other things to do. But let's see, what is the overall energy coming forward to the Sagittarius sun and moon? Spirit, 3 cards, please. What is the overall energy coming forward? Ooh, what is the overall energy coming forward? 2 more cards, please. 2 more cards, please. What is the overall energy coming forward? Ooh, yo, I'm not gonna take that card. I'll take this card, those 2 cards, because it's like fake fell, but it didn't. So you get the Page of Swords in reverse. And then the first card I saw here was the Emperor. So I'll do the Emperor next, and then the 10 of Swords in reverse. And then you get the 9 of Swords, and then the 2 of Swords after that. So honestly, I need to drink some tea because I almost wanted to black. I felt myself boiling. So I gotta keep it together. But like, you know, like when we have like certain like worldly rulers, we learned in like history and stuff how some of them have been like, they've been very like harsh with their words, or like their demands, and like what they see deeming fit for the society at whole, right, that they're ruling over. And I feel like August is really going to have you explore the ways in which you're ruling your own society, which is your own life, right? Like, how are you actually how are you actually stepping into this Emperor energy without beating you up or beating you down into a ditch, right? Because I feel like there's so many swords here. There's just so many swords here. And honestly, you're a fire sign and your monthly theme was the wand, but in reverse. And these swords are in reverse as well. We have 9, we have 10. And I feel like you need grounding, yo. Like, I'm not gonna hold you. I feel like you need grounding. I'm gonna take some more tea to like really get my brain ready, but I really feel like you need grounding, either to help you better communicate with yourself and to help you better understand the ways in which like you can use your thoughts to your advantage, or you can use your mental like chatter with yourself to your advantage if you knew what to do with it. Or even if it's not really about you, right? Because I had this idea of you, but then also of the way that like other people's influence is aiding in how you speak to yourself, because you're thinking about or you're hearing what other people have to say, and all of these multiple different kind of like air-like energies, that it's really bringing you to this space of extreme discomfort. But with this emperor, I really feel like it's just almost like you're having a difficult time like really finding your voice, or it might be a little bit more difficult for you to find your voice and to fully like express what's on your mind and like express what's on your chest. So you're holding it in instead of really like going out there, or like you're playing with it too much with this Page of Swords, right? Because the page is really like childlike energy, and it's very much about like, you know, exploring. Kids want to explore everything, right? They want to explore everything. They want to see what this button does, what that button does. And like, I wonder if that's what you're doing, Sag, right? You're exploring all the ways in which your thought can tell you that you ain't it, right? And you're exploring all the ways you may have already heard that you're not it, and you're actually applying real life scenarios to it. But I feel like you want to step into this like emperor like energy and be this boss, but you're having a lot of trouble. And it's really, I wish I remember who I said this to. It might have been Libra. Like this idea of whenever you have a negative thought, you give yourself 5 more positive ones. You know what I mean? Like, yes, we play with the idea of pessimism, but when we really like engage and like dive deep and swim into those pessimistic waters, you drown if you do not know how to get yourself out of there. Like, yes, it is so beautiful to understand and play with like dark energy and to understand like how your darkness lives within you, but if you cannot hold the same energy for like transferring over to your light and being like, oh, okay, these are all the ways that like I can really get, but now let's explore like all the ways I can uplift myself, because you're doing a great job. You're doing a great job at like bringing you down, or whoever is around you is doing a great job of like actually taking that on, whoever's around you is doing a great job of like putting more onto you so you can take that on. But I feel like, yo, use that voice. I feel like use that voice, even if you're struggling, right? Even if like, I just thought of this, so maybe even if you're the one, even if you're the one out here haciendo lo malo con la gente, right? Being a little negative with the people, them. Really take heed to how this type of like masculine type of like emperor energy can also be like very like calm and like very soft, right? like I thought of like, when I think of like calm masculine energy, and granted I don't know that man just from what I've learned in like the history books, but when I thought of that, I instantly thought of like, I thought of like Martin Luther King Jr., right? Like he's very like, he had something to say. He may not have said it with as much like aggression, but he said it with enough assertion. You know what I mean? And I feel like that is what you need. You need to be able to assert your words, whether they be to other people or whether they be to yourself, with a certain level of knowingness, but of also of like sturdiness, because too much aggression can teeter-tot along, like, I'm not gonna say abuse because that's a hella wild word to use right now, but like too much aggression can teeter-tot into something that is like disrespectful. And if that's not what you're trying to get at, or if that's not what somebody dished back to you, then it's no need. It's literally no need. But just be a little bit more like gentle. You can be like fierce and gentle. It may be a trick to figure out, but you can do it. You can do it, and you can make yourself listen, and you can make people listen to it. You can help yourself out of this feeling of dread, and out of this feeling of like, I don't really know what to do right now. Like, I'm crying at 2 a.m. and no one knows that I'm in tears. You can get yourself out of that. You just have to find a way to use your words to do that. But I'm gonna stop talking. We're gonna close with 3 breaths. And then that will be the end of this message. Vamos a respirar, mi gente. Inhala y exhala. Inhala y exhala. Inhala y exhala. Thank you so much for rocking with me throughout this whole entire video. Por favor, if this video resonated with you, contigo, déjame un corazoncito blanco en los comentos. Leave me a white heart in the comments if this video resonated with you. And know that until next time, I am sending you love, I am sending you warmth, I'm sending you big abrazos y all of the sweet. This is sweet, honey, for the second, for the days to come in August, for the weeks to come, and for your entire month. Ciao.